hot topics, creative, social, as well as data, which is on everybody's mind. We just had a great presentation on some of the brand new formats that were part of the Rising Stars program, which was a program that the IAB put into place to judge brand new creative techniques. And we saw some great examples from Microsoft, and Unicast, and Google, and AOL. It was really fantastic presentation, terrific new techniques for attracting the attention and the needs of the consumer. Data, great presentation today from Microsoft, and we expect to have some more pretty spirited debates in the next few sessions about the use of data and how it can be a good and a bad thing. And then finally, we saw a fantastic presentation this morning from Wendy Clark, detailing some of the unique marketing techniques that Coca-Cola is using via social media, where they're not paying to place ads, they're creating content and distributing it over the web in a very compelling fashion and reaching millions of users over the course of a day, week, and even a month. So it's been really thought-provoking time, and there's more to come. Last year, we put together a coalition of companies that run networks. And what we decided we needed to do was make networks a safer place for advertisers. So our committee actually was over 90 people. I now know what it's like to get a piece of legislation through Congress, because it was that complicated. But we were able to come up with a set of guidelines that, if followed, will allow a network to achieve a certification status which can be communicated to the advertiser in a way that will make them comfortable with the environment in which their commercial will be nested. The idea would be for this to become a good housekeeping seal of approval for networks, that over time advertisers would not buy a network unless it had this seal of approval. And it's also designed to keep the bad actors out of the business, so that new company just can't sprout up and start selling inappropriate placement for advertisers, thereby hurting the rest of the good guys in the community. So it was a major effort. We had great cooperation across the board, and now we're in the process of getting more companies to certify their networks so that they too can assure advertisers that they have a safe environment for advertising. Like anything else, it's going to take some education of the brands. However, the brand's worst nightmare is to get a call from the president of the company saying that an ad for their products were nested in inappropriate content. So there's a huge amount of incentive for the brand managers, the marketers, to look for the certification, because it has the ability to ensure that their ads are going to be placed in appropriate content. The damage that can be done from an ad being placed in inappropriate content can be extensive. And as a result, we don't think it's going to be hard to get the brands to start buying the certification, but it will take an education process, which could be anywhere from 6 months to a year. Our revenue mix is going to remain constant. We have one of the top 5 networks in the industry. It's continued to be a valuable vehicle for advertisers and their agencies to reach the desired target audience, and we expect that network to perform very well this year. We also license an ad serving technology that powers our network to other players, and we're getting great traction with that. In fact, we think that we'll have one of the best years ever in the history of the company in terms of licensing our ad serving technology. And those are really the 2 main revenue streams. We do license a search technology to both WPP and Dentsu, and that will provide a predictable revenue stream. But we are finding that search is flattening out a little bit, so we don't expect to see quite the gains that we'd see in the other two areas of the business. We expect our licensing revenue this year to be up anywhere from 15 to 20%. When you consider that the average sales cycle is anywhere from 3 to 9 months, it's very gratifying to have that type of traction this year. Mobile this year has reached the inflection point. This is the year for mobile. And I think the iPad has drove a lot of it. And you probably heard at the CES show there were 50 new pads introduced as well. And that falls into the mobile category as far as we're concerned. We're getting more requests for proposals for mobile than ever before, and we think it's going to be a pretty healthy year. That, along with video, which is the other fast growing area of the business, are going to help drive our business again with some double-digit increases. We deliver ads via a variety of different video networks. So we get requests for proposals, and then we'll find a place to express them.
Like a Tremor or a TubeMogul,
right.
So you'll work with the video ad network.
Yeah, we'll go out and find the folks that have the inventory and make it happen.